Hey guys, what's going on? Hayden here, and welcome to my predictions video for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct that's happening this Wednesday. I think in my update I might have said Thursday. I corrected the title of the video to Wednesday. I was just so hyped I wasn't even thinking straight. But yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, I'm sure you've all heard, is getting a Nintendo Direct on Wednesday, August 8th at 7 a.m. Pacific time, and I'm just so hyped. I don't know how you couldn't be hyped for this. I am so hyped. Especially because the Direct that we got at E3, so the presentation that we got at E3 was really good. They showed a lot of stuff in there. Of course, everyone's coming back was the big thing. But they didn't really show anything beyond characters. They really focused on the characters. I think this Direct is going to be full of all sorts of information regarding tons of other stuff. And of course, there'll be some character stuff in there too. But I just kind of want to go through my predictions, just kind of freeform. I gotta get my actual thing up here. I am not prepared. I'm so hyped. But yeah, so first off, I think that we are going to get a lot of focus on stuff other than characters. One of those things, of course, being stages. Now, we know that New Donk City is in the game. We saw a little tiny snippet of it in Mario's reveal trailer, where it goes into detail about Mario a little bit. I think they're going to actually show that off because, I mean, Mario Odyssey is such a huge game, and New Donk City is, like, the place in Mario Odyssey. That's, like, the most recognizable location. So, of course, I think they need to show that off. That's going to be one of the... You know, I'm not expecting too many new stages, similar to how I'm not expecting too many new characters, because we already have, like, 80-something stages confirmed for the game, and we know that there's probably more to come. So New Donk City, I think we're definitely going to get a bit of a tour of that, similar to what they did with the Great Plateau Tower and with Moray Towers. Gee, a lot of tower stages. But yeah, I think we're going to see New Donk City. I'm also predicting that we're going to see an off-the-wall stage. So similar to like Electroplankton or like PictoChat, like a stage that you would like, what the hell? Like, how did he come up with that? But make it into a stage. I think we're going to get a stage like that. As for what it could be, you never really know with Sakurai. He is always just ready to pull things out of left field and just completely blow our minds with every little decision that he makes. So I definitely think that we are going to get some sort of random crazy stage, but I also think that we're going to get a series of returning stages announced. We actually already have over half of the stages that have ever existed confirmed for Smash Ultimate, but some of those have been in the form of, like, you know, background details, or like maybe they were in the like behind like a character portrait in like the Smash Bros website. So none of them have, so a lot of them have been like not really talked about, like not in the form of like a direct where we saw like, you know, Congo Falls, or we saw like, you know, Lilac Cruise coming back, where we like, you know, we saw like a fair amount of stages that were actually coming back in the direct, but then there was a whole bunch of like, you know, information that people dug up afterwards. I can't really speak today, I'm sorry. Had a really long day with work stuff. And I'm just running on fumes. But I think we are going to see a lot of returning stages. You know, Fountain of Dreams. That one still hasn't been confirmed yet, as far as I know, in any way, shape, or form. I know that's going to be a big announcement, especially for competitive players. Fountain of Dreams is just a fan favorite. So yeah. I also think that we're going to get returning modes. Now, this being Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the Ultimate Smash Bros., it can't just be Ultimate in the character roster. It's got to be Ultimate across the board. I don't think they're going to bring back every single mode, but I think they are going to bring back the iconic ones and the best ones. So I don't think that Smash Tour needs to come back. Smash Tour, the board game one. That one doesn't need to come back. That one can, you know, stay away. But what I do want to see, and I do think what's going to happen, is we're going to see some sort of tag team mode where you maybe choose like 3 characters before a battle, and each stock counts as a character. So like you choose Pikachu, Meta Knight, and Link, and you've got 1 life for each of those, and then when you lose all 3 of them, the battle's over, similar to a regular stock match. I think that is going to happen. Sakurai has been very, very good about listening to the fans. I mean, we got Ridley after all. So Sakurai has very, very, you know, he's really in tune with what the fans want, and this is a mode that, you know, I know Andre from Game Explain is really big on it. I know a lot of the fans of the community are big on it. Sakurai knows what people want, so I do think that we are going to get that, and I think that would be a great new mode to announce, especially in this Direct. But, you know, maybe bring back Smash Run. I think that would be a great one to bring back and fix it so you can, A, play online, and B, maybe make it so that you're actually interacting with each other in the mode, because I thought that was kind of disappointing how in Smash 3DS you couldn't actually interact with the other players. You just kind of, you know, maybe there was like a 1-minute match at the end where you could fight each other, but besides that you couldn't like disrupt each other during the actual 5-minute Smash run. So I do hope that that comes back. I actually think that'll come back, and again, knowing Sakurai, he's gonna fix it. I also think that we're gonna get, I'm a little split on this. I don't know if we're going to get Adventure Mode from Melee or Subspace Emissary from Brawl, but I'm almost kind of imagining like a combination of the two, where like each character has like a half-hour adventure to go through, but it's supplemented with like cutscenes. Like, so maybe Mario's is like, maybe his Adventure Mode is rescuing Peach, and like there's a little cutscene of like Bowser stealing Peach away or something, and then you have to defeat like a giant Bowser at the end of it. I don't know, but I'm just imagining like very story, like contextual adventure modes with the cutscenes, but it's also kind of, you know, it's not this big grand thing like Subspace Emissary was, if that makes any sense. Again, I'm very hyped, I'm very tired, so I'm trying to get my points across as well as I can. But yeah, I think we're going to get a big blowout of modes, both returning and new, because we really didn't get any of that at E3. All they really did was reconfirm that 8-player battle was going to be back, which of course is going to be. The Switch is more powerful than the Wii U. That's a given. I also think that we're going to get some new Joy-Cons, or maybe even a Pro Controller that is Smash Bros. Ultimate themed. We've gotten a lot of those already. You know, we got the yellow Joy-Cons for ARMS, we got the pink and green ones for Splatoon 2, we got the Xenoblade 2 Pro Controller. So there's been lots of accessories already been made that have, you know, kind of gone in line with the big major Nintendo releases. And Smash Brothers is obviously... excuse me. That was gross. Is obviously a big Nintendo release. So I do think that there is going to be some sort of thing to make us pay money for more controllers. Even though there's already a Smash Ultimate GameCube controller, probably going to be some Joy-Cons or a Pro Controller in there as well. I mean, it's Smash. It sells itself. I also think that we're going to see the amiibos for any characters that we haven't actually seen their amiibos for yet. So, Young Link, Pichu, I don't think we've seen the Ice Climbers one yet. So all the amiibos, Snake, we haven't seen that one yet. So I think we're going to see those as well. And I think they're going to talk about, like, you know, are they all going to be released as one wave when the game comes out? Are they going to be, you know, released, you know, maybe 2 at a time or something? So they're maybe a little more manageable to produce and to find. I think we're going to find out about the amiibos. Characters. Of course, it wouldn't be a Smash Direct without characters. And starting off, I want to talk about Echo Fighters, because I don't think Sakurai would go into detail about Echo Fighters as a thing if there weren't more Echo Fighters to be added into the game. And I feel like there'll be a fair amount to be added into the game. And I think we're going to get at least 2 here. And the 2 that I'm thinking are Shadow from Sonic the Hedgehog and Dixie Kong. If you guys haven't noticed, Diddy, when he does his jab combo, he doesn't attack with his tail anymore. He just, you know, he jabs and kicks and stuff. I don't remember what it is exactly, actually, but I know his tail has been removed from it. Which makes me think maybe Dixie is going to be an Echo Fighter. Dixie has been a very highly requested character, but there are also some similarities with Diddy. The one big difference being her helicopter hair. I think that is the one thing that really separates her from Diddy. But other than that, they are fairly similar characters, both with how they play in their games and with just, you know, how they look. Like, they're very similar body types. That sounds weird to talk about, but they're very similar characters nonetheless. And the reason I think we might get Dixie is because I actually think we are getting King K. Rool as a new fighter, and I think he's getting announced here. King K. Rool, King K. Rool is, for the record, is still my top pick for Smash Brothers. King K. Rool has always been my #1 pick, but it hasn't happened, obviously. King K. Rool, I think the stars are aligning for him. I mean, based on, like, at least my circles on Twitter, he seems to be really popular. A lot of people are talking about King K. Rool lately. And he also got a Mii Fighter costume in Smash Wii U. So Sakurai is aware of his popularity. He might just not have had time to put him in Smash Wii U. And he's been planning him for Smash Ultimate. And I think King K. Rool would be a great announcement. You know, it would appeal to a lot of Nintendo fans. And I don't know. I feel it in my blood. I predicted Ridley last time, and it happened, so I want to keep my streak up. I think we're getting King K. Rool. I think that would be a really, really great way to end the Direct off. You know, maybe announcing King K. Rool and saying, oh, by the way, Dixie is also coming as an Echo Fighter. But the reason I said Shadow earlier is I just think he's one of the most obvious Echo fighters. I mean, as of right now, he's not an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and he pretty much plays like Sonic in, you know, the actual Sonic games. So I think Shadow is just a very obvious choice. Just throw some, you know, roller skates or whatever. They're not actually roller skates, but you know what I mean. The gliding shoes or whatever on him. I'm not a big Sonic fan. And you're good to go if you've got that. So those are kind of my predictions for the Direct. I'm sure there will be more than that. I'm sure half of this stuff will be, you know, wrong because Sakurai is always surprising us. But let me know what you guys think about the Direct in the comments down below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed what I had to say, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you've not already for more on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and other Nintendo goodness. Alright, peace out guys. Bye.